Mika, say hey.
So
I don't really know what this game is.
So I told MK about a game called Doki Doki Literature Club, and apparently she stole
Super cute.
she stole my favorite character, like a meanie.
She's the cutest one.
Okay, which my favorite
She has
character
pink
is
hair. That makes her
Natsuki.
cute.
That's Natsuki.
So cute. She's cute.
So
She's cute.
what's your character's name gonna be? That's what they're gonna call you. It's the
Nuclear bunny bomb explosion of bunny.
I don't know how to spell that. That's what the characters are gonna call you. You know that, right?
Well, let me put a space. Nuclear. Okay, bunny.
Whose voices you want to? Wait, point out the people's voices you want to do. I only let you do that many.
Oh no!
Wait, whose voices you want to do? I want to do Natsuki's voice. I actually, it's the one that you said was the
Nuka
cutest.
has a YouTube channel.
No, I wanted to say Ori. Hey.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayu.
Say Ori.
My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Yes. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
You're reading it so weirdly.
We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oh. But if she's running...
You can't speak.
I'm not good at reading aloud.
Well, I guess
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh my goodness.
I overslept again.
I
caught you this time.
It says nuclear.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You said that like you were going to ignore me. Thinking, that means that's me, nuclear bunny.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Wait, what?
What do you mean?
It says a couple or something.
I know. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute.
Wait, how long is this video gonna be?
I don't know.
Like, how long is your limit?
I don't know. I don't really care, honestly.
Because this game lasts like a long
I can
time
like edit
for
it
the
down into segments or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
By the way,
Nuclear Bunny. Stop saying my parts. Have you decided on a club to join yet?
a club. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? Actually, yeah. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Anime? This is anime?
Yeah, this is anime.
Yeah, just it's so funny though.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Me not talking to anyone. Oh my goodness.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Goodness,
And
so cute.
And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real
A
world.
neat. What?
I don't know. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. Alright, I'm Nuclear Bunny, Explosion of Bunniness. My full name's Nuclear Bunny, Explosion of Bunniness. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise you... cry a little? Little?
Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Oh my goodness, she just... Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Relent. I thought that said relate. I don't really know what relent means.
I don't
That's
either.
fine. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. That's such an empty class. Why are you in this class and no one else? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Look, come back. Looking for an ounce of motivation. You ain't gonna find that. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. You have a choice.
Hello!
Sayori! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
That makes more sense. Okay. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori?
Yeah.
There is no way I'm going to join your stupid club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Yeah, I don't care about literature. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. They have to use some big words, so I'm not really good.
I know.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay?
Yay, let's go. Yes, let's go.
Yes, let's go. They're so like... And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Girl one. Nice to meet you, girl one.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh, really?
Seriously, you brought a boy.
I'm a boy?
Yeah, in the game you're a boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Way to kill the atmosphere. Nuclear bomb.
Bunny.
Oh, dang it. Nuclear bunny. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my goodness.
It is. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
Full of energy.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right.
I don't know anyone named Monica.
Monica. Monica.
That does not look like how you spelled Monica. Okay.
It's great to see you again, Nuclear Bunny.
Monica smiles really.
Literally, I don't get how she does that pose. It's like the weirdest pose ever.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Yeah, you too.
Come sit down, Nuclear Bunny. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the Oh, wait, shouldn't that be Natsuki? I don't know. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Oh, that makes more sense. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
Tea? I don't like tea, though. Why? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I'm so worried this is gonna stop recording. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. I don't know.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh my goodness.
Ta-da!
Something looks wrong with her face. Like
She's just really excited.
Like I don't know.
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off his
That's
tray.
the stupid thing. She just says, ah! Whatever
To
she
reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats and bunny rabbits. Bunny rabbits are cute. You enjoying this? They're so cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh my goodness.
So cute! Wait, you want to say do one of their voices, like one of the girls?
No.
You don't? You just want to do the boy's voice?
I don't know.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
Wait, it never said Sayori did. Wait, I'm looking history. Did it ever say that? Was it?
Okay, Yuri grabs. Oh,
I'm gonna save the game.
You're gonna save the game.
Yeah, so whenever we leave,
Okay, so we won't accidentally forget to solve. I'd probably forget to do that, honestly.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her all over her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a giant, huge bite, going. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Yeah, I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe not for you. You know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I'm still worried it's not self-recording. That's why I keep checking. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I don't like tea. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Goodness. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted. Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Not really.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't really have it.
I don't either. I'm
I think I
glad.
had it with Jocelyn's once. That's pretty good. I don't even know if that was actually tea or not. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
Well, Sayori, yeah.
She forced me here.
Yeah, pretty much. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know...
What is that pose, though? I'm sorry, I keep checking.
To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs.
Politics? What in the world?
The debate club. That's like a politic club.
Yeah, I know, but but she's talking about like the different clubs are having politics and.
Yeah, like
Oh.
she was in the
Is
debate
this game
club.
just you click things and read things?
Not always. You get some, and like later on, you're gonna get choices like
Okay.
to like make things like a different
Okay,
story.
okay.
Like there's gonna be like where you can write your own poem and all that.
Yes, I'm gonna write a poem about Nuka. Okay.
You can't. No,
Monica-
not like that. It's not like that. You like push
yeah,
words like
yeah,
and
probably,
then like
yeah. Because it'd be bad if I did it. They probably knew that would be bad. Probably why it's not giving you a choice.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, not literature. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. No, she's not.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yuri
I do. I've
also-
played this game
Don't
before.
spoil whatever this game is, okay? Yuri also nods in agreement. Yes, nod, Yuri. Yes. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more more people in the club yet. Like, it must be hard to start a new club.
It actually probably is. You could put it in that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
You have to check.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Nuclear Bunny, what kind of things do you like to read? You're gonna have to get used to him saying that.
Well, considering how little I've read for these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
That's true about you, though.
Yeah. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri chases the rim of her...
Traces, not traces. Races.
I
whatever.
said traces.
I thought you said races. Or something like that.
I said traces. Traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I'm gonna trace the rim.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Yeah.
And telling a good story in such a forged world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Yeah, I like movies like that.
Yeah, I like movies like that.
Where there's like different worlds.
Yeah, but like I don't like reading. I read horror. That's like what I read.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements, unusually observed.
Usually immersive as well.
These are so big words. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you up for a loop?
That sounds like an insult.
Yeah. When I played it with my friend,
yeah, don't.
My friend was talking for Yuri, so that's why I can't really say all these words. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, like me.
I read horror books once. Didn't really finish it though. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal.
Surreal.
Surreal? What type of word is that? Horror is often very successfully at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. It is true. Like, horror does do that. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Oh my goodness.
What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes and your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sigh. Siddles. I've never heard this word before.
I don't.
Siddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
You are cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. I mean, I suck at writing. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
Actually, in one of the mods, it's a mod.
Okay.
So in one of the mods, you can see his poems, and they're actually like terrible. They're really bad. One of them, it's like a whole thing about Natsuki, where you see drawings of Natsuki on there, and just drawings and words that describe her. You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same with Yuri. Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Her hair was literally in her mouth.
I know.
Whatever the cute girls.
That's Natsuki.
Natsuki, whatever.
This is Yuri, Monica, and Natsuki.
Okay. Well, her hair was in her mouth.
Yeah, me and my friend always joked around as Monica pushing them aside and just talking to you, like, cause like they just like it looks like that she pushes them away. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Nuclear Bunny?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never even said I would join your stupid literature club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. They look sad. She looks mad. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought... Nuclear Bunny.
Nuka. Okay. You all... If clearly someone from South Carolina or didn't write this because it would say y'all.
Yeah, I know.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay to order to spend time with these beautiful girls. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club, I guess. One by one, the girls tied up. I didn't realize it was supposed to be me.
Yes, I'm so happy!
You're so happy, yeah. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super mad. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Like one of the songs I said, eat Monica's hair, Yuri says that to Natsuki, and... See, that's what we were joking about, her pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Nuclear Bunny, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah! Me too! Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? Mediocre is a stretch, though. That's a stretch at last. I already feel the anxiety piling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Nuclear Bunny, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica.
Are you gonna go the Monica route?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Since you keep just saying that, I think that you're like,
I don't know. She's like the
pick
president. I don't know. Will I really be happy spending every day after school at a stupid literature club? perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh,
It's time to write a poem.
Okay.
Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Okay. Friends, misery, disown, pure breathe, special, defeat, and just email, captive. Ooh.
I'm just telling you that would be Yuri, captive.
I don't care. I want to do friends. That's the nicest one.
That's Sayori.
I'm doing lollipop, no question about it.
That was Natsuki.
Bed, graveyard, play, memories. Oh, memories.
You're going with Sayori, aren't you?
Fireworks, massacre, playground, secretive.
I think you're like all the ones you're gonna do is like either Sayori and Natsuki.
Sunset, secretive, I guess.
Do bunny.
Yeah, there's no question about that. We're doing
Do
bunny.
nibble.
Nibble, yeah. Scars, unrequited desire, passion, intellectual.
Games.
Yeah, games. Fun.
Laugh.
Goodness.
Cheer.
Cheer.
Silly.
Papa.
Oh, God, to Papa. You don't know what happens to her with Papa. She gets abused by her dad.
Let's see. Incongruent, infinite, pleasure.
Nightgown. I know, giggle.
Giggle, yes. Yes.
Pink. Wait, no. Wait, maybe.
Mm.
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind?
Wait, kawaii. Do kawaii.
Where is that?
Kawaii.
I'm blind. I'm sorry. Daydream.
Poof.
Poof. Strawberry.
No.
Let's see.
Prayer.
Yeah, prayer. Sweet. Okay.
I don't know who we got. We either got Natsuki or Sayori.
Hi, good nuclear bunny.
That's me. Unless
Sorry.
you wanted to Monica's
I
voice.
don't really care.
You want to?
I don't really care.
You can.
I said I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Glad to see you. It didn't run away on us.
That's how I feel like she'd be laughing. Nah, don't worry.
I was thinking about it, but I didn't.
This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Nuclear Bunny. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you drive headfirst into literature when you're not as accustomed to it.
My goodness. You're
Oh,
bad.
come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
I'm gonna go put Nika up before you please. This way.
Okay, everyone. So let's stay tight, and I'm gonna talk about Natsuki's face right here. So, wait, I'm gonna see what's going on in the background because we haven't really been focusing on anything. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I see books down there, so that could be where Manga's collection is. There's a caterpillar on the on that thingy. Okay, now we can get back to what I'm saying.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Nuclear Bunny always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
I'm not really a boy, but okay.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
I do.
Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Cooking's fun, though.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire. a couple times. I would say once, but I'm pretty sure it was more than once, so.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? That's Yuri, though.
I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Nuclear Bunny can become good friends too.
I'm a nuclear. Oh, bunny rose.
Sayori!
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! What the heck, girl?
Did I click something?
Yeah, we can go in history though. I'm gonna save.
Can't you save it there, though?
That would just make me go back into that area. I'm gonna go in history so we can see. Okay. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
She did?
What, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it? I really want to know. Oh my goodness. Her
Never
eye
mind.
disappeared.
It's because she's like nervous and that's like...
Her eye disappears when she's nervous.
No, it's just a type of anime thing.
I know.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess this means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it, mate. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what, even if you didn't even do anything. As long as you don't kill me or something.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it such a big deal if you don't want it to be. But
You're literally making it a
want
big
to
deal.
be.
You're making a big deal
But
already.
if
Like,
it's not a good move.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. A book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might
okay,
enjoy.
I thought she was gonna... Okay.
It's a short read, so it should keep you your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Is this a little book club? This is...
This is a literature club.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading at all. Yuri, thank you so much. I'll definitely read this.
Not read this.
I enthusiastically take the book. If they're all reading, though, I'd probably...
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Well, I read fast.
Wait, you do?
I don't know. In my head, I do.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
I don't read slow. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to take off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner where, like, you can't... Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Oh my goodness. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Are we gonna be going to Natsuki? Yeah, you got Natsuki's thing.
Man!
We did Natsuki's
It looks like
thing.
no one wants to be bothered today.
It looks like...
I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual.
Intellectual.
But it's not like that at all, you know?
Yeah.
There's a whole basket down here y'all missed that was
Okay.
just sitting down here.
Come on, Mike. Come on.
Speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberately like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcake it is then. Cupcakes this then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
I'm gonna save it. Because we get to see that beautiful black screen in her saves.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, gee, oh.
I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Can I join that? Does our school have a napping club? That's kind of close to what I said, actually.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica's overhead.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I think it was always like that, though.
It was.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's chair, trying to straighten it out. Oh my goodness. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they wouldn't.
I did.
Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you mean it.
And you don't keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Yeah, we did Sayori. We got the special. We're gonna get the special cutscene for it with Sayori. Yeah, that's the special cutscene with Sayori.
Ugh, what is this?
This is the cutscene.
That looks so weird.
This is so funny. This
I
is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things.
Eh? Don't say that.
Save this. Saving the
Oh
screen.
goodness.
But we won't see that ever again.
It looks so weird though.
It's cute.
Don't make me feel weird about it. Stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. That button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought
You
it.
got fat from the cupcake. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, guess so.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Wait, what?
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Nuclear Bunny, I can't wait to read yours.